Columbia Public Schools has extraordinary talents in the fine arts and doesn't miss a chance to impress. This year, a new all-school drumline has been preparing for a trip and experience of a lifetime. The Japanese government has invited the CPS drumline to participate in a yearly cultural parade and performance in Japan, and is the only representation of America there.
Columbia Public Schools music within our band programs always had very, very strong percussion programs. We've had very, very good drum lines throughout the years, but we've never had an opportunity to actually do an indoor drum line. A lot of other schools around the country have been competing and doing this activity, and we just haven't been doing it yet. And so this was a pretty good opportunity to sort of jumpstart and give our students the same opportunity as other students around the country. And we had a lot of interest in percussionists, wanting to do this activity. And that coupled with the fact that where we're going in Japan, people who invited us have a very, very rich drumming tradition. And so we thought it'd be cool to bring our examples of what we do with percussion, so they could see what we do and we can sort of have a cultural exchange and we can see what they do.
The process of getting into the CPS drumline required skill and talent. These are some of the most talented percussionists in the school district, and their abilities are shown with performing such hard routines while also drumming.
There were audition clinics that we had first, so we went to the clinics, we learned the exercises and the pieces that we would be auditioned with, and then we, on the third day of clinics, we had everyone audition, and it was a blind audition as well, so they couldn't tell who the person was or what they looked like that was playing. They just judged from the way they played.
The kids in this drumline have to put lots of effort into being in this ensemble. The practices started early in the year and have only been increased. This is vital for competing against other drumlines and for their trip to Japan.
Earlier in the season, they had practices just once a week for like 2 hours to work on music and stuff. And now that it's getting into the competitive season, they have rehearsals anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, anywhere from like 2 hours long to like 5 or so hours long.
Most of the kids in the CPS drumline are also in regular marching band and have to get used to the differences between indoor and outdoor drumline.
It's an indoor drumline, so there's actually quite a few things that's very different. We had to change up our marching style a little bit, and in marching band, you have the football field and you have the dashes, and you read from that. But on here, you don't have any markings that really tell you where to go. So we practice with markings, but when we perform, we really don't. And also we had to adjust things with our sound, like playing lower because we're inside, rather than in marching band, you would play a lot louder.
Overall, everyone involved in this drumline can't wait to explore Japan and be rewarded for all of the hard work and great performances they will have in the future.
Well, I think always going over to another country and experiencing the food and meeting new people is always a really cool experience. I've had an opportunity to go to Japan before and perform, so I sort of have an idea, although that was like a long time ago now, I'm getting old. And so I sort of have an idea, but I think watching these students go over there and sort of see their experiences and have them see a different culture and different ways of doing things and seeing the world, I think is going to be priceless.